What am I hearing? Ah! Wait a minute.
Oh my God. It's been like a month or more since I've done one of these shows, right?
Dude, I did 2 today.
All right, here we are. Music is therapy is part of my thing, right? Music therapy. That's my therapy. And we've got Martin or Lucas in the chat. What are you guys doing awake this time? And thank you for coming on, by the way. You guys rock. Thanks for showing me around at Guitar Summit, the 1.5 day that I had there. Welcome, Johnny Bean. This is the Gear and Demo Show, by the way, where we talk about gear and show things and sometimes demo. I don't know. And Johnny tries to talk, but I don't let him.
Sounds familiar.
I know. Oh, my God. So, yeah, man. What's up, everybody? We got Brent, we got Ron, we got Johnny. Johnny's still trying to say something.
What's up, dudes? Smash that subscribe. Smash that thumbs up.
Yeah, man. Thank you for that 1 subscriber that you sent me today.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah. George. What was his name?
George.
It was OK George. And
it was like, OK George.
Okay, by
OK
me.
George.
Okay,
George.
But is he here tonight? I don't know. We got to find him. He's not here right now.
I don't know.
I made some new friends as well out at Guitar Summit. I need like a microphone now that has the echo. You know, Guitar Summit. What's up, Matt Stewart, Rock Daddy, Ryan Hall. There you go. GSN, don't make me use this one. Oh, the battery's dying. Don't make me use it. Because Janice will leave. Janice will leave. Like
Sorry,
right
Janice.
Away. Sorry, Janice. She says hello. Right on. And look at Brent with this shiny new, whatever system you got going on there. You look all, wow. Dang. You upgraded since I was gone.
Magic Man.
Guitar, with a new guitar. Back to Magic Man, which, you know, I kind of like Magic Man from the very get-go. You know, it makes me think of that Heart song. He's a magic
they're singing about it.
Yeah. Whoa.
It sounds like we'll be sleeping in the same bed coming up.
That I heard about this. Yeah, I heard about the bed's bug is a bed.
Bay Area Rich. Hey, dude.
Yeah,
good to see you here, man.
We went to see Stephen Rosen at Book Soup in Los
I just saw Stephen Rosen a couple nights ago.
He was on your show. By the way, I'm wearing a hat from Germany that I bought 2 years ago.
Achten Lieber.
I got the German thing because I was in Mannheim, Germany for Guitar Summit. If you saw that thumbnail, that was the wristband, you know, entry thing that I had on my arm, Johnny, just in case you were wondering what that was. Anyway. Who else is here? We got I want to say hi to the Bay Area rich dudes. Everyone in the Bay Area has got to be rich to live here, right, dude? Anyway, I don't know. It's pretty tough.
Hello there.
I'm living out of a box right now, as you can see.
I don't know.
I just crawled out of this. This is where I sleep.
Doing all right.
This is actually my bed. This is actually my bed right here.
Ryan Fraley is also here. Right on. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, sorry about making you guys wait. You know, the problem with doing these shows on a weeknight is getting here in time from work and setting things up. And even though I had a few things set up ahead of time, I just got back from a vacation that was a 3-week-long extravaganza of stuff to do and be responsible for and drive and come and go and all these things. So a lot of happenings, or epic road trip driving through Europe. So I was joking with the guys, the L&M guys, that Lucas and Martin, and my new friend Franz that I met there. So there's Laz and Franz now. We're friends.
Franz and Franz, they want to
we're gonna have to
pump
do
you
a
up.
show together. Anyway, yeah, made a lot of new friends and saw some old friends like my buddy Sal over at Volta Electronics or Effects out of Italy. That guy's a super cool dude. Saw a bunch of the other guys like Andy the Guitar Geek, my buddy Henning, and I rubbed bald noggins again. It's true.
Oh my god,
it's a thing that he does. I don't know. He just has to rub my bald head with his. That's what happens. Henning's a very interesting guy. He likes to be weirdly funny on his shows and stuff, but he's a totally normal dude otherwise. But yeah, man. Keith H also here. What's up, Keith H? Who else is here? We got 24 people. Dude? Man, that's pretty awesome. 24 people, dude. Thank you for coming. Laz Rocks. Thank you, Alex. Right on. And Hobo Rody. That's right. Los Tres Amigos is waiting in the wings.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, Keith H. Of course, Matt Stewart. So Matt Stewart, I know you're probably itching to get a little more of that Hungarian paprika, and I did manage to score some, but I didn't get like 2 kilos of it like I wanted to. So... but I can still send you a little bit, because that stuff that I got from there is the good stuff, You got Mark's Gas Station also here, and who's this Ron Gunner guy? I heard he can paint guitars. He sent me a video earlier today about some work he's doing on that slime one. That was so cool, dude.
You like that? That's good. Alien blood splatter.
Alien blood splatter. It could be the Predator too, right? They both have the same colored blood.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Are they from the same genetic?
Maybe they're
same movie theater or movie.
Maybe they're from the same planet.
They did combine the movies eventually too, didn't they? With that Alien versus Predator, which is one of my favorites. I like that one. They're in that like subterranean, like pyramids kind of. Anyway, yeah. Cool, man. And Sherman Callahan from back in the day. Dude, NAMM's coming up, bro. You're going to be there? And we got Dwight Bailey also here, the Hitman. Where is it?
Dwight. Sherman.
Hey, they almost got me. They almost got me. We rolled through with no things to declare, like hoping they don't stop, because I had like 4 or 5 bottles of like Palinka and wine and stuff that if I had declared, it would be a pain to declare all that. So I just crossed my fingers as I rolled through and acted all nonchalant. Just some, bespeckled, American coming back from his holiday vacation in Europe.
You just ate a powdered donut and you're like wiping the stuff off your face. Like, that's
Hey man, you got a glass of water?
Don't look under the tires, please.
Dwayne. I said Dwayne instead of Dane because Dwight's right above him, and I said I put Dwight.
Hey Zims.
And Zim's Dane together and made Dwayne out of it. But what's up, Zims? Dudes, if you guys want cool guitars, call that guy. He's got some, and he sells them. Oh, look at that! Look what you got there.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
I have a question.
Talk about what's coming to me in the mail because I promised not to talk about it. But you're welcome, man.
Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Zims.
Nice.
Zims, are you going to be at NAMM?
Yeah, Dane, are you guys going to be playing at NAMM?
Dane, are you going to be at NAMM? Because I possibly might go to Mesa, Arizona at the end of January.
Ooh.
So I can visit you then or see you at NAMM.
Wow. That sounds like a road trip in the Frankenvan to me, John.
Which one? NAMM or Mesa?
Either one's going to be expensive because that thing's a gas guzzler.
Driving around in a van with no air conditioner in Arizona. Oh my God.
That is not a good idea. But in the wintertime, probably would not be too rough. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Arizona in the wintertime is still Arizona. I was born there. I was there. I was actually hatched there. I remember.
You were hatched there. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Zims, please go to NAMM. Please.
Like Nanu, like you were hatched, like out of the big egg, like Mork. Anyway, some of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Johnny, you probably know Mork and Mindy, right?
Of course I do.
Of course you do. Because you were hatched out of the same egg. Anyway, man, I'm back from this extravaganza of a trip. I mean, 3 weeks to do what we did. It was a lot to see, and it was a promise I made to my sweetie that I'm going to show her family a good time. And I didn't succeed 100% because there were times when I was so frustrated that I really showed the darker side of Laz. It was not the. There were times when I was just
sounds like an album.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Darker side. Anyway, I was losing my, you know what, as they say, a few times because just the situations were bad. Like one night in Paris, I didn't go get gas earlier in the day because we were trying to get to somewhere else in time before it was too late, kind of thing. We're trying to hit all these spots, and I figured, oh, we'll get gas after. Well, there were no stations open, and then the ones that we did manage to get to on fumes were not accepting our credit cards because I think after 10 p.m. or something they just weren't accepting them or something. I don't know. We asked some other guy who was Parisian if he would let us give him some money and then he can buy us the gas with the money that we gave him with his credit card, and it didn't work for him either. So it's like, oh, okay, maybe they have it shut off now. So there were crazy things like that. I'm like, no, I got to make a decision here. We have to go back to the apartment. We have just barely enough gas to get there and then maybe a few miles around the area there. And I've already looked up gas stations nearby, but we can't go there now. They're closed. So we got to wait till the morning and just let's go home. So that was one of these like situations where I was like having to take charge and everyone's freaking out like, what do we run out of gas? What do we do? And I'm like,
you shouldn't be running around just on credit cards though. You should always have a little pocket change.
But none of those places were open to accept. That's the point. We had money. And
they didn't have anything.
They had no gas stations. Nobody drives in Paris. That's the other thing, is there's not that many gas stations that are open. It's not like here where you can pull up to any gas station almost that's open.
Nope. Everybody rides bicycles.
Everyone rides bicycles
and
rides bikes and motorcycles. Oh my God, you guys. They have bicycle lanes in between the car lanes. Does that make any sense? Because
imagine that on 405.
They're driving like they're on 405. I mean, it was actually rather insane. And wow, what a culture shock in some ways, right? Hobo Rody, you've got it right, man. Shazbot, indeed.
Nanu.
So yeah, Rock Daddy's like, we're on the same path tonight. You guys have made I've made the ultimate connection between you guys, right? Because I bet Dane's probably going to be in on that little situation there. I'm not going to say anymore. Anyway, Ian's Guitar Shack. What's up, dude? Nice having you here. So it was an amazing journey, an amazing adventure. I'm a crazy enough guy to take on that kind of a challenge, and even though there were frustrations along the way, I mean, dude, I tell you, man, I arranged for all the places we stayed at. We went through 5 countries, and we must have stayed at like 8 or 9 or 10 different places, right? So I had to arrange all that, and then all the activities that we're going to go to, they were counting on me to know where to go, when to go, and to get the tickets for them and stuff too. And some of it was last minute because we were like in Switzerland and we're like, what do we do? Should we go up the mountain or should we go to Isla Manau? Well, we went to Isla Manau instead, and then because we already been on the mountain with Martin up in the Alps. So we had to make some decisions on the fly, and part of it too that was really a shocker to us and really kind of in some ways put a kibosh on some of what plans we had was the weather. Because before we got there, it was like 38 and 40 Celsius, which is, if anyone wants to look that up, it's like 90s to 100-degree weather, dry. And when we arrived, that's when it started raining. and it was so bad that the Danube actually was overflowing in some parts in Europe, like in parts of Austria and parts
What's a Danube?
Like Prague. Danube River, the Blue Danube. You ever heard that? Da 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 da.
Quack 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 quack.
That's the Blue Danube theme.
Oh,
that's the river in
That's what the ducks sing while they're in there.
Blue Danube theme. That's all you learned. You learned that one in the bathtub.
Dun, dun.
So anyway,
You're the one that told me you were sitting on the toilet.
I was creating.
He calls me on WhatsApp today. He's like, Johnny, I want to let you know I was just sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, I didn't exactly say it that way. I said it somewhere like you caught me right in the middle of launching.
I'm like, submarine. Thanks for letting me know.
Anyway, now you have to bring it up to the world. Anyway, where is it? Here it is. Hold on. I'll find it. Where is it? I know I have one. There's one. There's that one, and then there's another one here. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, that's in 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's right, Ryan Fraley. Yeah.
2001 flushes.
So you know, it was at sometimes stressful, but at the same time, I really did enjoy it because I don't look back on the negative parts of a trip like that. I look at what we accomplished during it all. You know, I think Magic Man's getting beamed up by Scotty here. Did you see that? How fast like it went green and stuff? And I'm like, oh, he's getting beamed up. But you crack me up, dude. What does your shirt say on it, dude? Or Bubba? Oh, NBA. Okay, I can only catch the little top parts of the letters. I'm like, what does that say? Bubba or Duba or something? Doobie? Anyway. What do you got on, Ron? Just a black shirt. All right. But yeah, what a great trip. I got to tell you, you know, it was everything that the European vacation, National Lampoon's vacation was, and more. And more, Johnny.
And more.
And more. And then I slipped in a little one-day extravaganza at Guitar Summit, which why we're all here to talk about, because it's the NAMM of, well, Guitar NAMM anyway. Guitar NAMM of Europe. Yeah. And boy, do they put on a show, right? Is it Lucas or is it Martin that's in the chat there? I'll tell you something, man. I want to go next year for 3 days. So we're going to have to put a posse together and make that happen because it's a lot more expensive than NAMM, bro. That's all I got to tell you. You're going to have to build some more stuff like I was today. Yeah.
You got to take those guitar hangers over there.
Well, what I really need to do is put together the prototype and build some of the actual one that I thought up with Brent's Magic Man's help. Thinking through some of the ways of maybe making it work where you can actually ship it more easily than the size of a guitar box, right? Because that's part of the problem. Like what Phil McKnight told me is like, dude, I love it. It's a great idea, but how are you going to ship this? It's going to cost so much to ship. It's crazy, you know, especially with today's prices, right? There you go.
Not if you join stamps.com.
Well, you can. How many times can you ship?
Sorry, Janice.
Can you use that as a commercial kind of way of shipping?
Yeah. If you join it monthly for like $22 a month, you can use it forever.
And like, is it like free shipping, like Amazon ships to me free, or what? I mean,
no, it's well, like when I ship stuff to Dane, if I go to the UPS, the first one I took to the UPS store, and they said, "Oh, it's going to be," and I even had it packaged up. They told me it's going to be $138. So I went and I went from here to Arizona. So I went to stamps.com, printed out the label and everything. UPS got it for $53 ship.
See, but that's still a lot of money. You know, when you think about it, if you make an item that costs about $100 roughly, let's say it costs $100 to $150.
Well, it goes by the weight though.
Yeah.
So I mean,
those things are heavy.
They weigh. What I make weigh about 8 pounds. They're not that heavy, but they weigh about the weight of an average guitar.
You need to make them. You need to make them out of balloons.
That might work. Maybe I can just.
And they won't weigh anything.
Them up. Like I just send them to people and they just
helium,
and they fly. Oh. You just like throw it, and it goes directly to like wherever it's like a drone. You can drone the things eventually.
You just got to use magic carpet fabric.
There you go. The Magic Man has the magic
from Magic Man.
Right
magic carpet.
The Magic Man's magic plan. But I do think there's a way to do it, and so I'm gonna make a prototype and send it to Phil McKnight and say, "What do you think?" And this is how much it costs to ship it, because he's like the industry guy who he really likes the idea, and so have some others. But how do you make this a viable product to sell online, which is how everyone's buying stuff? So we'll see. That's my thing. But that's the Roxy's guitar hangers that I'm gonna rename back to just the Soundtrap guitar hangers, because it sounds like what it does. And a lot of advice I was getting is give it a name that sounds like what it does, so people know what it is.
You need to send a couple to Dane, let him put them on the wall with his featured
guitars.
I can
do that too. Yeah, I have some guitars hanging on it in Hollywood right now at the amp bass shop over there, and I can send some to Dane, and I'll send some around. Like who was it that you were telling me that was interested in some, Johnny, when we were at NAMM? Somebody else, because Larry Mitchell wanted some, but he's so busy, and I'm trying to tie him down for when are you home, when I can send it to you, kind of thing. But because I've been trying to find out from him what color he wants.
I remember you said Rob Chapman.
Yeah, Chapman was saying in a year or so he's going to be ready with building up his new studio situation over there in Majorca, or where's the island that he's...
I don't know. It's getting close to here, though.
It is. Well, we'll see if he was being serious or not, because people are nice and they say nice things sometimes. They're not going to hold them to it, but you never know. But bottom line is if I can make it packageable and sellable, like kind of what Phil McKnight was saying is that if you could do it like the guitar hangers that those stands that he was promoting, he still promotes, and I have one of
Zither stands.
That's in a small box package, right? It's about so big. And I came up with your help with an idea of how to do it as well. The person would have to kind of put it together, but it would be somewhat easy to do. So we'll see. So Johnny, I got to make one for your studio there, but you already have it set up with your pedals in the background, the purple lighting and all. I don't know. We've got your Howie the dog Dalmatian fabric waiting here to be put together.
It's only been 5 years.
And we got Laz in there. You got Laz in there jamming behind you.
Tell me like, nah, I don't know where to put it. And I'm like, oh, maybe when I have a studio. So now that you have a studio, there you go. Go ahead, Brett. What was that?
Johnny's got Laz jamming in there too.
Yeah, he's got me in the studio. Check me out over there.
Oh, there you are, man.
I can't do it. There.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was Joe Satriani.
It's Lasriani. Anyway. So, yeah, does anyone in the chat have any questions about what not to do when you go on a family European vacation?
Take the family with you.
I've been on a lot of family trips, and you hear stories about family, long time together with family members kind of trips. And they usually end up, in all kinds of fights and stuff. Yeah. Where's that sound? I have this new sound machine, by the way, Johnny. I picked up in Austria.
You told me about it.
No, it was in Frankfurt. At the Frankfurt airport, they had this. One of the things they had this. I don't know why, at a Frankfurt airport, but check it out. It's crazy loud.
That's just one button.
That's just one.
It's German engineered.
There you go. Yep. It's got a dog. It's got
on the back that say made by Glock.
It's got a pretty realistic dog sound. I mean, if there's somebody coming around the house and I'm worried about like they're maybe breaking it, I just hit that button. Oh wait, not that one.
Yeah, you're gonna.
There's that one too. Yeah.
That'll scare him.
The sci-fi button here.
It's like a Looney Tunes.
That one, I like that one.
Like a Looney Tunes episode.
I have my hand over the microphone.
Yeah, dude.
And there's this one.
Oh, gross.
That's pretty gross. Yeah, that one's called Yuck.
Well,
oh, there's this.
Yuck.
Oh my god, it's crazy. So it's got like way more buttons too. It's got like an extra row of buttons, so 20 instead of like 16. Anyway, one of my other favorite ones is this one, the circus one.
Yeah, boy.
Like a killer clown movie.
It doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
Oh my gosh.
Right,
Janice will be leaving any minute now.
Well, thank God I haven't hit this button yet, because this is Halloween's coming, Janice. Look out. All right. Anyway, so we do have a question from the audience here. Let's answer that. He was there though, so it kind of doesn't count. But what did your wife and her family like the most on the trip? Honestly, they liked hanging out with my family the most.
When Laz was asleep and wasn't talking?
So, yeah.
Imagine those car rides.
Dude,
Wait a minute, we'll be in the car next week.
You know who was talking? They were talking to each other the whole time in
next
Spanish,
week?
and I was not part of the
Or
conversation.
a week after that.
And I was just listening to rock music the whole time. So I had my YouTube playlist just going the whole time. But yeah, so they really enjoyed meeting family and friends. So honestly, even though they enjoyed seeing the sights, we were popping from one site to the next, to the next, to the next. It was a lot to absorb. They really enjoyed Austria and Switzerland the most. They thought the food there was great. They really liked the food in Hungary too. So they really enjoyed the food in Hungary. We're not impressed with the food in France. So France, I know you guys are,
Well, you eat snails.
but we didn't exactly go to the best places. We stopped in at places that that were nearby the tourist traps. So you're gonna get the tourist food. It wasn't really the best, and it was expensive. And then they were asking for tips when typically they're already services included, and it's very well known. But they know you're a tourist, so they even pressure you for tips for more, which is not very cool. But the bottom line is that it was definitely hanging with family and friends that was the most enjoyable. I think they really enjoyed that. And when you go on a trip like this, when you want to see a lot of things, you think that that's why you're there. Then you realize that hanging out with family and friends is actually, we should have done that more. So next time, if I were to plan something like this again, I would never do it like this ever again. I would do it where we really spent more time in one place rather than bouncing around to different countries like that. It was a lot to absorb. 5 countries in 3 weeks, it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot of culture shock. There are differences in the way people behave. The Parisians are known for being rude. Well, actually, they're not. That's just that's how they interact with each other, too. It's not like they're being rude.
Peruvian?
No, Parisians.
Parisian?
Yeah, that's what they call the people from Paris.
Oh,
Parisian.
what about that Peruvian sandwich? That's from Peru.
That is the sandwich that you eat from Mendocino Farms.
I had it the other day. Yeah, it was delicious.
So good, right? Yeah. The Peruvians also very well known for very good food, and they're kind of very, very. I mean, there's a lot of really great things about Peru, by the way. Hey, Jeff T, what's up, dude?
Jeff T.
Yeah, ask any French person in France and Paris are completely different culture-wise. There you go. Because it's a city, atmosphere. There are people. I'd love to go to like the coast in the south of France and somewhere other than the big city there too, because it's really you get what you get there. Yeah, and I agree, Ryan. So Ryan's saying that the folks in Paris are nice once you get to know them, and I think that's true. And you have to also accept and warm up to their culture the way they are, and accept them for that. When in Rome, kind of thing. And I kept telling my wife and family too, like, hey, you got to say bonjour when you walk into a place. You don't just go right away and start asking questions and stuff in English. You have to at least say bonjour and pretend or try to at least, approach them in the way that they would accept as, otherwise they will be rude with you, otherwise you're not like at least trying, right? So that's a big difference. Bonsoir, bonjour. In the evening, it's bonsoir. That's something I learned that I didn't learn on any of the YouTube videos I was studying about France on. Like in the evening, you say bonsoir.
So you should have signed on, got Babbel.
I didn't have time, dude. That's the thing, is that important. If you guys haven't figured that out, I don't have time.
On the plane ride, man, in the headphones.
Oh. Well, yeah, I could have probably done, but I slept most of the way there. We were, zonked. On the way back here, we were awake most of the time. But when you fly that direction, usually you go on a late night flight, so you're already sleepy, and then you wake up there, and it's the evening there when you arrive because 9-hour time difference.
Either there or you wake up as you hit the water.
I have to take a sip of talking too much. Johnny, go. Kidding. Anyway.
Bonjour, je viens d'Amérique. Gardez-vous plus grand, qui je sais.
Right.
Regardez beaucoup Catherine.
Wait a minute.
Bonjour.
That's not what I wanted to say.
How do you know?
Because I see. I didn't say that.
Fanculo.
I am from America, guarda bigger, thank you so much, guarda Catherine.
That's not even what I.
What the heck is that anyway?
Fanculo?
So you guys want to hear about Guitar Summit?
Yes. Isn't there some
Janice knows what that
footage?
is.
Yeah, should I show the footage?
Is there footage?
Yes.
I'll
Show
show
the
the
footage.
Okay, let's bring it in.
Footage of
Roll that beautiful guitar footage.
Here. I'm following
You
these
guys hear
guys.
that?
That's right. Martin and Lucas
Yes.
of L&M Guitar Corner with friend. I forgot his name already because I'm terrible with names.
It's Franz. I forgot his name at first, but then I remembered.
What's up, dude?
Wait, you said you were going to do a show with that
I'm gonna
guy.
call
You
everyone
forgot his
dude.
name?
He just flipped you off.
Right in the
My brain is
beginning, I
dead.
remember. Afterwards, I remember, but right in the beginning, I forgot.
This is our walkthrough of the NAMM in LA. I mean, not the NAMM in LA. I mean,
I was
the
so
NAMM of
sleepy. I
Europe.
had 3 hours
packed.
out of it.
Exactly. I mean, look at these guitars. Wow.
He's going by so fast, we can't even see
Very
anything.
artistic, yeah. Very cool. Looks like it would belong in the artistic section at NAMM.
In the Louvre.
Look at that. That must be the creator himself. He's very colorful.
Are those cookies?
He has the same colors as the guitars. I'm going to steal one of your candies. Is that the best one or is it the orange one? I'm going to go with the orange. Nice guitars. I love the art. Beautiful. Awesome. What's your name? Okay, I forgot it already. I'm terrible with names. I'm an American, so I don't know how to say any of these words in German. But I like to show the beautiful art and guitars that you guys create here in Germany. Thank you very much. Look at that one.
But these, I mean, they have amazing guitars.
Wow, look at that thing.
They really go all out.
That is amazing.
Did they have a pink one of those?
Yes, I got pictures even now. Wow, excellent. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Have a great show. Okay, off we go.
See, if he'd had your
These are the
hangers,
travel
it'd been
guitars.
better.
Lapsteel. Lapasteels.
I'll talk about that one, Mom.
Bass
The one that
guitars.
was the bomb.
Some kind of amps. Deja vu guitars.
I thought I heard about this.
Nice. So this is pretty big. I gotta say, if you like condense all of the cool guitar stuff you can find in Europe into a big building and put it in the middle of Germany and Mannheim, that's what you get here. It's almost bigger than the guitars of NAMM. Really.
I would say it is bigger in terms of not essentially the surface,
Music, but
you have much larger
All right,
variety.
James.
more variety.
Achtung
We don't have the
Lieber.
big names.
Smaller booths, but so much more.
That's right, the bomb.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. And it kind of feels like NAMM, a little bit
like
like mini
the
NAMM,
one.
you know, the escalators and stuff. Going up to the top.
Yeah.
Were you guys already
I'm
there
very
before you
impressed so far.
did this? Because
Yeah.
you're walking through like you'd
Very
already seen
impressive.
everything.
No, they were walking me through because they had already seen it. This was their last day. and They were.
All right, we're going to turn it off now and come back on later. Oh,
I
Seagull
thought I was
guitar.
going to shut it off here, but then I saw.
I just got the
Seagull
go
and
down.
Go down.
Hey, okay, let's
I
leave
always
it
call
on.
them Go down.
Got guitars. Now, Go Down makes some of the best guitars for the money. I mean, seriously. My cousin Joe's
I
favorite
played that one.
acoustic guitars that Go Down, and it was
One on
stolen.
the very far right. I played that one.
It was like that one,
That was that one.
but I think that's a classical version. Was it classical, Joe? I don't remember. I just remember it had these things
Yeah.
on it.
My cousin
So,
loved.
do not touch it.
classical.
Made in Canada.
I'm hearing Laz twice.
That's right. Look at that thing.
over
I
myself.
love that color. Can't really tell from this angle, but damn.
Shocker.
Check that out. That looks like
Have
a
you guys
rock.
ever played Godin guitar?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have them at the shop I worked at in
What did you think of them?
in Seagull. Yeah, we had those too.
What are your thoughts on
That's
their
nice.
quality?
They're nice.
I think for the
Wait,
money.
are you talking right now or is that the recording?
Me now.
I can't tell which Laz I'm
Me
responding
both
to.
times.
Is that both of you?
Old pair.
Look at that. Yeah,
Look
that's
at that
cool.
oval staple. I thought that was a cool,
Somebody ripped off a Farrington.
right?
All right, we're gonna cut it right there.
And there, I cut it right there.
Very nice.
So that's one video, and then that's it for tonight because we wouldn't have time for more. I mean, I could show more, but I didn't have time to download them. That was the thing when I got home today. But yeah, I have lots more that I'm going to upload onto YouTube. So stay tuned for that, right? But yeah, I got to say that Guitar Summit is really like if you took NAMM, only the guitar section, and you didn't have as many American builders. Let's say you had, mostly European builders, then that's what you get there. But they did have Ibanez was there, Martin was there, a lot of other boutique amps distribution was there.
That looked a lot like that boutique room
right.
that we see at NAMM, which is across from Ibanez.
Custom, right?
The last couple years.
Yeah, right where that bass was, the Duran Duran bass.
The John Taylor bass, and
John
then
Taylor.
You guys know when Stu Ham, every time we see Stu Ham, that's where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely they had a lot of artsy guitars, but they also had Chapman was there, and a lot of the other standard, brands, Beatronics, and all these European makers, Jams pedals. I didn't see them there from Greece, but they're one of my favorite pedal builders. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff there. See, that's a great idea, man. Sherman Callahan, they should do Summer NAMM in Vegas instead of Nashville. But even though I wish they would bring Summer NAMM back in Nashville because I really wanted to go to that one, and now it's gone forever, it seems.
Summer NAMM would basically be what you were just at in Germany. It would be size-wise. Actually, Summer NAMM is probably smaller. I'd never been to Summer NAMM, although I've had several people over the years do content for us over there, and Summer NAMM was always like one like convention floor.
Oh,
wait, Johnny, shut up.
What?
Okay. So, Johnny, you can talk later. So, yeah. Anyway,
that's Johnny.
That's sad.
Turning into Laz.
I know.
Anyway. People in the chat, you have no idea how we laugh about this kind of stuff because it's so funny. But yeah, anyway, it's so funny. It's so true.
L&M, cool.
Say something, Ron.
Say something, Ron.
And then this is
how
what
you doing,
happens
Magic Man?
Put everything on Ron.
What's up, Ron?
We're gonna remove ourselves just for a second.
How's it going?
Okay, now on with the real show.
Yeah, there we go. So I got a new guitar, everybody.
There you
Hey,
go.
guess what? You're never gonna believe this. I'm keeping this one.
Oh, that's what you said about the
I
purple
have
one.
to come back and respond to that one. You saw my text about that, right? You saw the text I sent you about that very thought that you just mentioned, that the keeper, right? What did I do?
I usually.
But you said that with the last 20.
No,
I said to him.
I usually say it with a caveat.
Yeah, this is the caveat. The caveat being that if Brent ever sells that guitar, he's got to let me know about that first. And I'm gonna have to set aside. We're gonna have to talk after the show. You'll have to tell me how much I'll have to set aside in a little kitty, as they call it. Right? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, that's not it. That's a lion. A little kitty. Oh my god. I got to set aside. Not believing it. Says Hobarodi. I got to set aside a little money for when he does decide to sell that thing. I'm gonna buy it. That way he can always play it anytime. He just has to come here.
That's the way it should be.
That is
anything because
if you ever wanted to buy it back, he buys it back for the same price. As
Magic Man, you come over. We hang out. So any guitars you want to get rid of, sell them to him. He'll have them because Laz won't sell them. He says he will, but he won't. And then they'll always be there, and you'll get to play it there and maybe get it back.
I'm trying to catch up to Ron, and he's way ahead of me. He's been collecting for how long? Dude, you got started like 30, 40 years ago, right?
Well, if you want to count that Les Paul Jr., it's 59 years.
Yeah, I won't count that because that was your dad's. Right?
So for me, since probably
buying guitars,
74.
74?
That's when I got my first one.
That's the first time you bought your own, or you got one?
That's like 50 years.
That's the one I got my first one. Which, matter of fact,
like
if Dane is still here, if you go back to last year on Dane's channel,
like 10
to
years
the
old?
haunted guitar for his Halloween video, the haunted guitar.
Okay, I gotta look.
That was identical to my very first one. I mean, freaking identical.
Right on, man. I love stories like that. So, what was this guitar?
Japanese.
Or what?
Yeah, I don't know there's no name on the headstock.
Oh, okay. So
there's no name on the headstock of his. I mean, it's the same exact guitar.
That's cool, man. Right on.
It's probably a Kent.
Yeah, L&M says he'll believe it when you still have it in 2 months. All right, who's taking bets? All
2 months, 2 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna challenge you, Brent. I'm challenging you, dude.
Yeah, I want to get a
If
full
you
gun.
still have that guitar by NAM time, then I'm buying you dinner.
All right,
whatever
I'm bringing
it
it
is.
to NAM.
But
I'm bringing it with us to NAM.
But if you don't have
Wait
it
a minute.
by then, and I have to buy it from you, if you don't have it by then you're buying me dinner. And whatever
deal.
I want.
Deal.
You're being generous, Laz.
Chris Roots.
Aren't we going down to? We're going down to LA in like 2 weeks.
That's
Say
right.
in 2 weeks.
Well, we all are except Ron. Yeah.
Well, we're not talking about Ron. We're talking about him and his guitar. In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, because I've noticed, Magic Man, most of the guitars that you've had them for a couple weeks, and then it's like, oh, look at this. Where's the other one? Oh, that's gone. You know.
It's
a couple weeks.
Now.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah. But you know what? The thing is that Brent, I love what he's doing. I wish I had the ability to do what he's doing. He's able to he's so easily able to let him go and just move on to the next experience. And he's having all these cool experiences with all these guitars. Whereas I can't do that because I can only afford so many, and I can't get one every week. But he figured out a way where he's just like flipping them and going through a bunch of cool guitars. And then, I'm sure you missed some of them, right? But at the same time, it's like if you're not married, you're out dating, and keep dating. So, yeah, it's kind of fun, right? And that thing is killer.
It's just fun, and I think I found the right one. It's literally 5 pounds. It weighs
Let me
nothing.
solo you. Here, we gotta show us this thing. Do we have some boom chicka boop boom music?
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that on here, do I?
It smells delicious. It smells amazing.
Oh.
It smells delicious too. Dang, that's funny.
And I got some what is it? Lindy Fairland pickups coming in for it.
Nice. You're already upgrading her. It's like an angelic thing. All right, man. Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, I wish I could be back to that. The thing is that, I thought about doing the purge, and I was really seriously going to do it then. And it was somewhat because I needed to get a bunch of cash together, but then I made a bunch of money and I didn't need to get a bunch of cash together. And then people were trying to lowball me on everything because they knew I was purging, and I'm like, you know what? That's not fair. So okay, I got to add everybody back onto here. Here we go.
Wait, show him again.
Show
that guitar.
Show the guitar.
We finally got a soundtrack for you.
Nice job, thank you. Oh my god. Yeah. So I know this is silly, Janice. That's what we do here. This is silly fun time for me and everyone else. This is why I call it the Gear and Demo Show. because we just get silly about gear and stuff, right? I mean, if you can't laugh about all this, I don't know. People take gear too seriously, don't you think, Johnny? Sometimes.
I think a lot of people take a lot of things too seriously.
Yeah, right. Ron, very serious about gear, and watch him like working on stuff, painting stuff, doing. I appreciate his seriousness.
Should I show the
Please.
alien blood?
Please show it. All right, we're gonna slow you now.
Well,
I'll wait for a minute. The thing is, there's a time for everything, right? It's time to be serious. It's time to joke and laugh. Yeah. Yeah, right on, man. Check that out. We're releasing 2 videos a day until next Wednesday, and then we'll have our recap stream on Wednesday. That's going to be awesome, dude. Yeah, I got to start uploading some of mine. Do you guys have the coffee? Do you guys do the coffee guitar yet? I got to do the Richter, the coffee guitars. Maybe I'll load that up tomorrow morning. Yeah. Has anyone seen those guitars made of coffee? The inlays are coffee beans. I'm not joking.
That sounds good.
I don't want that.
They smell like coffee.
I'm sure you want that.
I stuck my nose into I'm like, does it smell like coffee? And the one guy's like, no, not really. I didn't smell it. And I'm like, and I got my nose right into the pickup hole.
Wait a minute.
And I'm like,
wait a minute.
Dude, it does smell like coffee. Yeah, I was laughing. It was so funny. Anyway. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did it
coffee?
Did it look like this?
Water-based glue, because they're all environmental over there in Germany and stuff. I appreciate that about Germany, Austria. Very clean.
Did it look like that?
It looked kind of like that dude who was on Santorini Island when there was an eruption. Yeah, I uploaded that thinking that it would, It's weird how Facebook shows stuff.
He posts this to my Van Halen group, exclusively Van Halen.
Yeah.
And somebody reported it for not having anything to do with Van Halen. And I just happened to look, and it looks a lot like, you get all these spammy videos like, oh, so-and-so just passed out and they're lying on the floor. And I'm like, ban, like I ban people left and right. Yeah, unfortunately you have to. And so I open it up and I see this, and I was about ready to hit ban, block, delete. And I'm like, I recognize that nose. Wait a second. And I'm like, that's Laz. And then I looked, and it says Music Therapy Laz, memories from last year's eruption. So we let it go. So we let the video go.
Yeah, I agree, Ryan. For me, the gear is kind of part of the fun. I'm going through this phase. I think there's these phases of guitar collecting or guitar players or whatever. I saw somebody do a video about that too. And it's true. You can't pin me down, because I have particular guitars that I have. Like I got this one recently because I'm getting something in the mail soon. Ron knows about it, and Johnny knows about it, and I think Brent knows about it. That's very hard to get, and I managed to finagle and talk my Sweetwater rep into.
Damn you!
Well, I'm not gonna. Maybe I should tell everyone now. Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone now. I'm gonna send it to you, Ron.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you can only borrow it.
He's like, oh, thank you so much.
You have to send it back. You only have to send it back if they don't make any other ones. Okay? But I'm sure they'll make more of them, right? But I can't let you go through Christmas without that. So
thank
I'm going to send it to you for Christmas so you can enjoy your Christmas with that.
And we got to watch you chug that bottle of wine right now, live.
No. I'm ready to show
this. Have you opened
it
yet? Are you going to open it?
No, I'm not opening it.
Ever?
Nope. No.
Why don't you just open it, drink it, and fill it with some red liquid or something?
I'm going to put it on the wall with the Sandoval and then the pedal too. So
I have my bottle here too, but
I have my bottle over here.
All right, you ready for this?
Don't make me upload that 50% slow speed version of you guys talking about Sentient the other day.
Yes, upload that.
You sound like
upload that. Wait,
Laz, wait, ready? I'll
show it
this real quick.
Right,
don't stand up.
Oh, wait a minute. Solo. That. Oh my God! Look at that thing. That is so badass, dude. Wow. Look at the glossy shine on that. Holy
handprint back here.
Handprint? Is that on purpose?
Ham print.
right there, handprint.
Oh yeah, that's like the guy trying to escape from the
Yeah.
alien, but that's awesome. Love it.
And
Dude.
I poured here and here, and then you
Mhm.
can see they're not the same size, right?
Yeah,
In different locations, but look underneath, they almost did a mirror.
Oh
design.
wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool. That takes you guys, this guy's got that's talent.
This
Right
one's
on.
actually going to go on display at the store for business.
Nice.
For more business. So
there you go. That looks awesome.
that is Auto HQ Super Show Car Wet Clear over top of that.
Nice. Wow.
So
That is like
color?
mirror, like a mirror. Look at that thing. Dang.
What's the actual color called?
The green?
Yeah.
That's just Montana slime green.
That's green.
Montana slime green.
That looks yellow.
Well, yeah,
Montana slime
under these
green?
lights, but yeah.
Hannah Montana.
You can tell, like every once in a while, it shifts to dark green, and that's what it really is. It's not a dark
Hannah
green.
Rontana.
Hannah
No,
Montana.
it's so it's going to go on the wall. The headstock's going to be like this, and the pickups are going
That's
to
a
have
small
the grips
headstock,
on them too.
Yeah,
So-
Ryan,
Neck
I'm
with the
all
car.
in on what you're thinking there too. I have a green slime EVH 5150 guitar that's still in pieces that I have to put back together. But
I think that's the nicest air guitar I've ever seen.
yeah, right. But yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, I know how you feel because like it starts like like I'm still jonesing for one of the Wolfie guitars, but I want a white one or a shell pink one. Kind of like, the ones that he plays.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. But yeah, Ryan Hall. Yeah. L&M. Everyone's saying nice. Super nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks to Piggy. It looks pretty good. Yeah. No, Ryan, this guy's the real deal. He knows what he's doing. You worked in automotive finish
Yeah,
work.
my dad owned 2 body shops when I was little.
Yeah. That's
I mean, I was 5 years old mixing paint, so.
Now we know.
So much sense.
Well, Peggy, I'm huge. I love cars.
Picked a wrong week to quit snuffing quit smelling lacquer paint.
Yeah, that lacquer paint will get you. Right, Johnny?
That's right.
But that was the base coat was a jet
Scott
black
Hawk.
gloss.
What's up, dude?
I did the whole guitar in jet black gloss.
Scott.
And it looked just like that. Then I sanded it down with 3000 grit, got it perfectly smooth.
Perfectly smooth.
Then I took the Montana green, slime green, sprayed it in the lid, and just poured it over the guitar and just let it
Did
run
you have
down.
to like do any like I didn't like how that looked and you cleaned it off?
No.
And you did it just
Nope.
one shot and done?
One shot, yeah.
There you go. Came out great. Wow.
And then what I was going to do was where the paint ran down, the green paint, then it would stop, it would form like a drip.
Right.
And I was going to sand everything level.
Right.
And then I did some checking, and Dane has seen this guitar if he's still in here. Chris Holmes's Jackson. It looks a lot like the EVH Star.
Mm-hmm.
It was white with red blood on it like that.
Splatter. Yeah.
And they didn't sand that down either. They left the drips on and then just cleared over everything so you could feel it. So it felt more,
Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah.
That's what I did with that one. I just left them on
That
there
was
and
the other
cleared
question
over
I had
everything.
for you. I was going to ask you, did you make it perfectly? But I could tell by the way when it was reflecting, I could already tell that it wasn't. So I was like, I didn't have to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do one that way because the last time I did that, I had it all flat, and where the ends of the runs were, they just didn't look right to me.
Yeah, right.
So I thought, you just leave it like that and then clear over it, and then I don't have to touch it. I just got to let it harden for a couple
just so
days.
you know, I do have a guitar hanger, like these guitar hangers. If anyone's in here that's new to my show that doesn't know what these things are behind me, I make these. They're called, for a little while I was calling them Roxy's guitar hangers, but I'm renaming them to what they kind of originally were. They're the Soundtrap acoustic guitar hanger. So they're basically an acoustic sound trap, right? that you can hang your guitars on, and it works in a studio room like this to cut back on, you know, the reflections and whatnot. And I've got a few of them out there in some people's hands and in some locations. Phil McKnight has one made of leather. That's an inside joke. That is so funny. His wife loves it, by the way. She thinks it's the coolest thing. And so it's something that I'm trying to bring to market at some point, but I have to, you know, obviously create one that makes it a little bit more easy to ship, because to ship something like that, weighs about 7-8 pounds. It's costs, you know, almost as much as the item itself, maybe, outside of what you were saying about, you know, using that
Well, you know what? If you're interested, I can talk to my daughter about putting some of those in the store for displays. And you can sell
maybe
them
I'll
from
do
there
that.
too.
I'll send some to you.
Yeah.
Because I have the prototype idea. I just have to make them and see how it works out.
Okay.
I talked to Phil McKnight about it. He kind of likes the idea, and so we'll see. But the bottom line is it going to be, you know, is someone going to care enough? So that's what we'll find out, you know, whether or not it works that way or not. But in either case, I like them, and I think they're cool, and you know, make them in different ways. And what I was going to say is, like with the splatter idea, I was going to have one design that I had in mind was to make one that looks like the rubber room of an insane asylum, you know, where it's got those big padded kind of, you know, but it looks all a little bit worn and some blood splatters across it. So I was going to do one I was going to call the asylum.
There you go.
They'll have different names, but like this one over here is in honor of the Ukrainians fighting the battle still, you know. I did buy one of their guitars, the Valiant Henning Pauly spec one, the Smith, which is a really killer guitar. And then what I did was I started sticking, not just stickers, but, you know, I started hanging stuff on it with little tacks, because it's tackable material, so you can tack stuff on it too, just for fun. You guys probably can't see what's on all that. Let me solo me. If that
see, I don't feel tardy.
Yeah, there's that, right? And then there's Earthquaker devices up there. Ibanez, you can see there's the crazy whammy that you can see on the red Strat there. I've got the Whammy Davis Jr. Whammy bar on that one, the Chipson brand, and then we've got some Van Halen stuff. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
What's the pickups in that with that your white Strat there?
That one, that's what came with it. So it's actually a Sonic Blue Strat. It looks white almost. It's got a mint pick guard, and those are the original pickups that came in them. And this was one of those parallel universe or whatever alternate reality series guitars. At that time, I was looking for what back in the day they called a Big Apple Strat. Remember those?
Yep.
With the humbuckers.
Yeah. Two humbuckers.
Yeah, and it turns out that Phil McKnight's favorite kind of Strat is with two humbuckers in it too. So that's another thing I found commonality with him, and was really interested in his, you know, perspective on the Strat look and feel and all that. But yeah, I mean, I like all different kinds of guitars for what they sound like. They all kind of sound different, right? So you've got that one that looks like the some of those that don't know, might as well do this again here real quick. Solo me again. That one that's striped up like that EVH style, obviously it's not the proper fretboard, and then you look a little closer and you can see obviously it's not the proper pick guard or pickups, because it's got a Sustainiac in the neck position.
That actually looks like something Satriani should have played on this last tour.
Right? Yeah.
Because he had a Frankenstein. He put a Sustainiac in the neck position.
Yeah. So this is actually a Schecter Super Shredder, the FRFR, the Floyd Rose one. And that's a great guitar. You've played it before, right? When you're in here. And then, of course, I picked up that Frankenstein.
I played other ones at Guitar Center years ago.
Yeah, that thing is fun. I think you were playing a blue one, were you? Or was it one of those? Yeah.
I did 2 videos with a blue one. I did 2 separate. Like, I played one, and then for some reason, I played it again. This is like
And then I just picked up that Rhodes V. Thank you to Ron, my friend down below here. That thing,
I'm glad you got it
a month and a half ago. Well, if I wasn't going to get it, you were going to have to get it, weren't you?
Yeah. But I mean, if it was going to go to somebody, at least I can see it, you know?
Yeah. And well, if you ever come visit here, you'll be able to play it too. I mean, what's great about that guitar is it's got some
98.
updates, thanks to Ron, you know,
And
it
it's
is
immaculate for as
98.
old as it is.
It's brand new. There's not a
Yeah.
doesn't even look like anyone touched that thing. I mean, there's no fret mark wear on it or nothing. So
I saw one just like it on Reverb the other day.
Yeah,
and it wasn't in that good a shape, and they wanted $1,200 for it.
Yeah. They might get something close to that for it, but I was lucky to get this for $650.
Yep,
crazy deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with your tutelage, I got it semi set up, but I still have to do some work on it now that I'm back. Yeah. Oh, did you get some? Oh, Zim. So this is what's great about Zim's is he does get a lot of stuff from McKnight, who gets a lot of really great gear, and then he unloads it at Zim's for a decent, price or a trade or something. For example, I got my Friedman from there. That was actually definitely, Grover Jackson was working on some of these. This is like that first year, and he got this one he traded this one to Dane for a Telly version, or at least the money he wanted to put into a Telly version. And that's one of the best playing guitars I have in here too. I think you've played that one too, Johnny, right?
I've played it, and we actually saw you. You were live on my channel on a Tuesday when you were there, and you got it. We watched you get it.
That was a fun show.
I remember that.
Mr. Pizza Guy.
You showed. That's when we were playing the joke, bringing pizzas to calling and getting the fans to call and give Dane pizzas.
Yeah. Because for
I got
a while,
wall guitars here from Dane.
I bet
from that store.
And he gives good deals because he gets good deals, and he's a really good guy. Yeah. So if you guys ever want to buy a used guitar, call this guy, Zim's
right
Guitars.
there.
He's got a great YouTube channel too.
Yes, he does.
Wow. It's a lot of fun and super cool guy. And it was really fun catching him play with his band too, down at NAMM and that one time at the Whiskey. That was really fun. Yeah, we got to do that, man. If you ever do go to like back home to Arizona, Johnny, I got to go with you, man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could go the end of January. I don't think I'm going to actually,
Martin,
because I'm already going to LA.
Yeah, that's the thing. But see, when you're in LA, you're not really all that much closer than here to there. You know what I mean?
It's the same distance.
Yeah, it's the same distance.
It's the same distance, so it's
no, it doesn't mean anything. It's probably best just to fly there if you're gonna go there, because really driving there is like a day.
Yeah, I know.
It takes I drove there from San Diego, which is a little further away, when we went there, and we got there, in the evening. So we had breakfast and then we went there. Yeah. All right. Good night, Martin. Dude, I got to tell you all, Martin is the coolest dude. He's the most coolest.
How do you know that's not Lucas?
He told me already early.
Oh.
I asked.
Good night, Lucas and Martin.
Paying attention. But Martin has really totally set me up, helped me out with a lot of stuff, and I big time owe him. Even though he says, no, you don't, Lars, but I'm like, yes, I do. And so
he helped me too. Remember my backpack was like hanging too low?
Yeah.
And you guys were like, you got to lift your backpack up.
He's like, Johnny,
hey, look, Dane's playing November 2nd.
More up your backpack, And he's like, readjusted you and stuff. And you're like,
my backpack, you guys.
Yeah. Well, you know why? It's because Austrians hike a lot and they backpack a lot, and they know how you should wear a backpack so you don't kill yourself. Because if you go to,
at the Whiskey, Ron?
Yeah, he's got November 2nd at the Whiskey with Lita
Oh
Ford.
man, dang!
Oh, that'd be cool.
That show.
Dane, tell Lita I said hi.
Week before. Jeez.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Man, do I have to go to LA in 2 weekends in a row? Dang. Why don't you guys come up to the Bay Area and rock out once in a while, man? Anyway. Yeah. So what more? So Guitar Summit, obviously, it's kind of like mini NAMM in a way. NAMM, we got to talk about NAMM, Johnny, right? We got to talk about in a couple weeks from now too. That thing looks like a candy apple ready to eat. Look at that thing. Dang. Yeah. Man, that is just weird. I love.
Put your teeth marks on, and it's always yours.
There you go.
Yeah,
You have
no
to do
kidding.
like what Henning does. He licks things that he wants, and then no one else will touch them. So
I just was
COVID
Keith
happened,
was
and
like,
he
"Did
stopped
I
doing
trade my
that.
Keith asked if I traded my new guitar already, and I'm like, well, depends on if you've seen this one or not yet.
What was the last guitar that you saw in his hands? That's the question.
The
Yeah.
Kiesel.
Oh, yeah, the Kiesel, right?
I showed a Strat on Johnny's show too. I had a
He
Strat
still
for a
got
brief
it.
moment. I didn't like the pickups though.
Oh, the Squire.
No, I had a Sonic Blue 3 single coil American.
Wait a
Strat.
minute.
I
Yeah,
showed
what
it on
happened?
Johnny's show.
It's gone?
I didn't like the pickups.
And that was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So what did you have? You had a Sonic Blue Strat?
Yeah.
A 3 pickup Strat?
Yeah.
And you got rid of it because you didn't like the pickups, and you know that I have like a few sets of pickups for Strats here, right?
Well,
I have some 90s era vintage gold lace sensor pickups. The good
I'm
one.
happier with this guitar anyway.
I had a guitar with those in them, and those pickups are nice. Back in the day when they made them better. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I love the binding on the neck and everything too. That's sick. Yeah,
It's a good guitar.
Just keep my name next to that thing if you ever want to sell it.
Keep our guitar nice.
Yeah. Don't chew it. Anyway, but yeah. So NAMM's coming up, right? Ron, you're gonna come out to NAMM, right?
We'll be there.
I'm trying.
Ron keeps saying, I don't know.
This trying thing is not the same story.
Yeah. Listen to Yoda.
My problem is getting there and getting back.
Are you
get in the car, you get in the plane.
Are you talking about getting money to get a ticket, or are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to do a GoFundMe for Ron. Speaking of which, I'm sorry I didn't mention it earlier in the show, but now there's probably about as many people. There's like 28 people. There were like 30 something a little while ago, but our friend Amanda Peters, by the way, you guys, is going through a rough time right now. So she does have a GoFundMe set up. She needs some help, and this is no joke. This is somebody in the community that we have a lot of love for, and she's going through a really tough time. So she's going to need some surgery, and it's going to be expensive.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. So I hate to be, I don't even want to say it because it's just like one of those things that you don't want to have to say about anyone that you know. But she got diagnosed. She's got cervical cancer, and it can be treated. Yeah, it can be treated, but she's going through so much pain right now daily that it's like literally 90+% of the day she is in like incredible pain. And for somebody like Amanda, who we love so much because of all the creative energy she brings to this community and just the world, so far that she's been in it. And I'm super sad, to hear that she's going through all this. So I even asked her if it's okay to talk about it in the show and share her GoFundMe. But I'm going to see if I could find it on Facebook. And yeah, I'm gonna send her some money, and whoever else can do this, if I could find a way. How do I find? John, you're better at this YouTube stuff. Amanda Peters. Yeah, there she is. If anyone else here, has a little money that they can help someone out with, this is a real thing. It's no joke. Let me see. I'm trying to find. I'm just going to put Amanda Peters GoFundMe and see if that comes up. But yeah, and I know what this is like because I have a cousin who has MS and suffering, most of her life with this. And it's not easy. And it really, what the worst part is when people start dropping off as friends because they don't know how to deal with this kind of stuff. That's the worst.
Yep.
Because that they need you more than ever, and then dropping off is the worst. So help Amanda. Let's see.
Where did you see it?
It might have been in her Instagram like feed. Let me go back to that, because you know Instagram now is like connected with how do you see her post?
I don't see it. It may have been a story that's already expired.
Yeah, a story. So it might have been a story, and then they expire.
Her latest story is
David
Lee Roth. So
yeah, I asked her about it. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah,
ask her.
Ask her and get the link.
Okay, I'll send her a message right now.
Well, you can put a link in the comments.
Yeah, that's
down below.
What I'm hoping. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. She did send me a link. Okay, this is awesome. All right, so here we go. Copy the text, and I will put it into the link. Here we go. Yeah, so you guys help her out, man. Why doesn't it want to? Why can't I get it to? So annoying. Hold on. I have to I have to save it into my notes, and then it'll work. Okay, wait a minute. Where'd it go? She sent it to me by text. Hold on. Copy text. There we go. See if this works. Yeah, there we go. All right, that should work. Continue. There you go. You guys see that? Is it in blue and all?
Yep, it's there.
All right, there you go. So, close player. So there you go. So, yeah, if you guys can help her out, you know, do what you can. I'm going to keep posting this. I'm going to share this on my Facebook page too. And
Anderson's better get word of this and auction off that amp for her.
That would be a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. Her Dragon amp. That was the biggest thing at NAMM this year, if you ask me.
Totally.
So many
100%,
ways. That thing was like, yeah.
Stole the show.
Yeah. Stole the show. And she had all kinds of people wanting her to paint stuff, you know. She's an incredible artist and has a lot of heart, a really big, good heart, you know. And nobody deserves ever to get any kind of illness or disease or anything, but it's not uncommon nowadays. And I hope she's able to recover from it 100%, you know, so that any dreams that she has in her future are not, you know, in some way diminished because of this, right? Yeah, so we love you, Amanda, man. Jeez. Yeah. Everybody just go to that link and help her out with whatever you can. Just even if you have $5, it just shows that you cared enough to send $5 even, you know? So there you go. Anyway, so I have some other things that I'm going to have to try to swing by to her place or drop off, even if she can't accept it because she can't come to the door or something like that. I'm going to, you know, drop something off to her or whatever when we're down there. Yeah. And her Uncle Raymond, and you guys all know Uncle Raymond, who's always in the chat. Super, super cool guy. So she has a lot of plans, a lot of things she wants to get done. Obviously, a lot of those things are going to be kind of put on the wayside while she's recovering. But that's tough news. So we love you, man. So, yeah, what else can I say? But I definitely wanted to share that.
Thanks, man.
Thank you to anyone.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I'll put her on the prayer list of church.
There you go. Yeah, anything like that's totally appreciated, I'm sure. So yeah, that's not how I want to end the show, but we are at 9:00, but we started late, so we can keep talking. So NAMM, so we're definitely gonna hope to see her at NAMM again. So she'll be there, I'm sure, if she can. You know, her boyfriend Rob is a super cool dude. He works at Black Cat Amps, right? And they're just getting more and more notoriety with, you know, their revamped line, right? So I forgot the guy's name, but the guy who worked with Boutique Amps Distribution, helped with the synergy stuff. He's kind of like the brains around a lot of that kind of stuff, and he's helped revamp Black Cat, or is it Bad Cat? It's Bad Cat with the Black Cat.
Bad Cat. Black Cat are those fireworks.
Well, they make a Bad Cat, Black Cat amp now too, and then they have the Lynx, and they have, what's the other one? The Onyx, or which is
the Cub, the Hot Cat,
the Cub. Yeah. So they have a number of them. Yeah, Ryan knows what it's like, man. Well, Ryan, I got to get your package, your special package out to you too, man. He's getting a very special package. I want to talk to you about that one too, because I have an idea of something that you might think is super cool. You might want to send that to some guy in Texas, if you know what I mean, and have him do something special with it, if you want, and then we can go have him send it from there. So maybe I'll give you a call tomorrow when I'm heading to work in the morning. If you're going to be around, I'll give you a quick shout, chat a little bit. But yeah, so that's what we try to do in this community here with, Johnny, and he's always been a helping type of person. We joke around a lot, and sometimes people don't get, why we razz each other so much, because you have to.
Well,
but
yeah, let me just say, Laz and I was gonna say Octopus, Magic Man, like we actually hang out.
Yeah,
we actually know each other, and we have a great time. Yeah, just hanging out. We really do. I mean, that last trip we did.
Yeah, right.
That and couldn't find the bathroom in the hotel room. All that, it was hilarious. It's hilarious.
And I took the Hoth down with me, so you guys were able to play them in bed. You played with the Hoth in bed.
I did. Remember that?
Yeah. The phaser pedal. Oh, you still haven't gotten that, right, Janice? Yeah, you have a big package coming to you too, Janice.
Pause.
Anyway, sorry if I blew your ears out there. Hopefully
you should have mailed everything from Hungary or something, from Paris.
I still have to
imagine that, getting a package from Paris.
Yeah, that would be something. I did get my sister a birthday present from Paris. I found this knit, hat or whatever, skull cap kind of knit, hat, and it's got like a camouflaged skull on it. Over on black. And I'm like, that's my sister. She's going to love that. So I got that for her birthday from Paris. So
nice.
From Paris.
Like, and then I got her a Mona Lisa, like a little tin tray, so she could use that to separate her. Some people know. We won't say anything about what that is. If you don't
know. Herb tray.
The herb tray. There you go. Anyway. Yeah, keep up the faith, Janice. It'll get to you eventually. It's here in a bag. I have everyone's stuff in the bag. I just have to write the cards and package them together because, it's actually upstairs in storage in the bag because I tried to clear stuff out of here so I can move around a little bit. But yeah, I'll try to get to it this weekend maybe. I don't have a lot of plans though. Now people keep calling me like, Laz, are you going to Fleet Week? Laz, are you going to Oktoberfest? Laz, are you going? And everyone wants me to, go do this and that with them. And I love that because I'm a very person. I love hanging out with people and having
see what she's saying.
Oh my God! Okay, I got to get it to you. Okay,
send it out tomorrow.
I'm gonna
because it'll take a week to get there.
I can't do it tomorrow, but I'll do it Saturday.
Oh shit!
I will.
I tried, Janice.
I can't do it tomorrow because I'm working early. I can't get to I'm leaving before the post office opens.
Saturday, post office opens Saturday.
I'm gonna send it first thing in the morning on Saturday. I promise. I'll actually send you pictures, Janice, of me packaging it and sending it to you. So I'll get it out to you. I will.
You're gonna send her.
Pinky swear.
You're going to send her pictures of your package?
Oh, you would go there with that, Ron.
No, what's odd is the picture of her package.
Where's the other? Oh, my God. If I don't have anything I want to be on the Thursday show. Oh, really? Okay, I thought you what about the Sunday show, Janice?
That's her birthday show.
Oh, the birthday show for Janice. Oh, my God. Okay, I got to save that into my phone right now. Hold on. Absolutely. Okay. Janice's birthday show.
Computer. Thursday is the Janice birthday show.
Okay.
There you go.
So I call it the G&D show, the Gear and Demo show. Janice birthday show on G&D. All right, you got it. We're gonna make a special event. That's done.
With cake.
I'm going to the dentist that morning. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I got a sound for that now. Hold on. She's going to hate this sound. Where is it? It says dentist. There's so many things on here. Thank God it's in English and not in German. Here we go.
Oh no, that makes my teeth hurt just hearing that.
Oh,
it's terrible, right? Man, I think I just made Janice leave. Well, happy birthday, Janice. You rock, and you'll get it with some extra stuff from Paris. I'll send you some stuff from Paris. How about that?
You'll get it by your next birthday, Janice. Promise.
I'm going to send something to you from Paris and Switzerland. And even though I'm sure Martin would agree that you'd probably appreciate like what my cousin's girlfriend would call the Austrians stinky cheese, I'm not going to send you any of that because it's really good, but I don't know if that'll hold for the shipment. And then you get like this stinky cheese that arrives, right? Everything would smell like stinky Austrian stinky cheese, but it's like really feet. Good cheese. Yeah, it does smell like feet, but it's good. All right, man. Yeah. So what else? So NAMM is coming up. We've got the Alex Van Halen event happening that we're gonna go down.
Yeah.
For.
Did you hear, man? I talked about this a couple days ago.
How many times now since you found out?
What?
About the book.
About the book?
I don't know. Is there something new that I'm missing?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. They dropped on Spotify. They dropped an audio sample of Alex reading in about 5 minutes.
Right. I haven't even had time to check that out, so I'll have to check that out now.
Well, I think it's gone. I think they took it down. So.
What?
Because somebody commented saying I can't find it, and I'm like, yeah, I can't find it either. I don't know.
Oh no. Okay. Well, either those are those things that come and go. You got to be on it. Otherwise, there it is, gone. But we're gonna get to hear him talk live. Maybe he'll read something from the book live.
Probably will.
That would.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I wonder if they'll allow us to record anything when we're in there. They're gonna. Can we have your phones, sir?
Well, that's the thing is the people that can't be there, they pay for a broadcast of that like a couple days later.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting. Although I'm telling people on my channels that we will bring them exclusive coverage from that. I mean, we're taking the trip down there. We'll be sleeping in a hotel with no bathroom again. It'll be.
Hey Ron, I just had an observation as you were scooting around there in the studio. Now I figured out why birds go like this when they're walking. Because it's just like when you're scooting yourself around your studio, you have to go like this. Because I do it too.
Call me Tweety. Actually, call me Foghorn Leghorn.
And I figured it out.
I never.
That's why the birds have to lift.
Boy, I say boy.
I say now.
Foghorn Leghorn. The chicken hawk was my favorite because he kept trying even though he had.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. Well, we miss you too, Sherman. We can't wait to see you there. Man, NAMM is. That's what NAMM's to me anyway, because I guess I'm not a buyer and I'm not a maker of things outside of the guitar hanger thing. If that ever happened, I mean, I did have it on the floor at NAMM last year. So, Valiant Guitars, Igor at Valiant hooked me up with that, and not that anyone cared, but it was there, and they did have guitars hanging on them.
We filmed it. We were live from there. I was live. We showed it. We talked about it. Everything.
Yeah.
They tried to stop you when you tried leaving with it. Remember? The security's like, hey, where are you taking that?
Wait a minute. What are you taking out of here? Do you have a receipt for that?
You're like,
do you really want to take him? Anyway, because I don't have to carry it to my car. So here you go. No. But yeah, they wanted him to be very kind of subdued and subtle. And so I would have preferred something a little flashier, but it was cool. Anyway, yeah. I made them on the spot down in LA at the rental place because I didn't have time to make it before I got there, and it worked out. But yeah, man. So NAMM's pretty awesome.
Let me say one more thing because I don't think we've seen you. You've been gone for like weeks. Yeah. But Ron keeps saying that he's going to try to be there, and I'm like, if you need a place to stay, you can definitely stay with Laz where he's staying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, no problem.
Yeah. No question at all, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. if you want to fly out to here and then we all drive down together, that's how it's going to work out. Johnny's probably going to fly again because he likes to fly to Nam. It's a big shot.
It's 9 hours of continuously rambling on and on.
No, it's only about 4 because we get there pretty quick.
Oh,
I recall.
yeah.
Las Andredias. I think it was Alex who coined that one, wasn't it? Or was it you, Brent?
Well, it makes sense for Ron to fly into LA and us just pick him up and
then drop him back off in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we'd miss all the conversations in the car that we'd have. You know.
Well, fair, but I just don't want to put Ron through that.
And then he would get to visit the Bay Area at least for one day or something. Like when Martin came, we went to guitar. You know, what's it called? Real Guitars.
Oh yeah.
I tried, Ron.
Yeah, and there's lots to see in the Bay Area too. You know, stuff to see. But yeah, it would take more time too. I mean, you've got time because you're retired, unless you're like swamped with guitar work and stuff.
Well, I just found out today when I went to the store. I was at the store most of the day. Got home around 5:30, and then went to my daughter's house after 7 to work on that staircase. But we were planning out the room. So there's 2 rooms now. There's a littler room that's on the outside wall. So they're going to put an exhaust fan that's a double. It's like an exhaust fan plus a dehumidifier fan. So it'll automatically kick on once the humidity gets to wherever I set it.
Perfect, yeah.
And then the next room, I'm going to have, it's about the size of this room. There's going to be a bench on each end. One bench is to take the guitars apart and do all the prepping, then go to paint, and then the other bench would be the assembly or the relicing and assembly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I found out a guy bought a $4,500 relic guitar already.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he told
But
the
didn't
store,
like it.
Yeah, he wants me to redo it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it as relic.
The pink one?
Oh, interesting.
No. This is a Fano guitar.
else.
I think he paid like $4,500 for it.
Fano guitars, those are supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
and you should just paint them custom.
Well, he wants it relic, but not as much as it is, and I couldn't figure out why. Then why would you buy it? But I guess he likes the way it sounded, and the way it played.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, that's the reason why you buy a guitar in the first place, is for the sound.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. Unless he's a doctor.
Good too, like that V over here, and then you get it to sound better.
But he didn't. It's too relic, so he doesn't want it relic as much.
Yeah. So you're gonna repaint it and then relic it again, but not as much. Wow.
But I'm gonna have him there,
helping with the relic.
Yeah, tell me what you want.
How many pennies should I throw at it? No, people do that. They hit it with chains,
I dragged this around the parking lot.
Nails
I
dug through the trash can too.
They talk.
The pink. I also found the pink Telecaster that I did. Mm-hmm. He had it at the shop today, and a guy came in to have his bass worked on, and he saw that, and he's like, "Do you sell those?" And they're like, "No, the guy that's going to be painting here does these." He goes, "Okay, well, booking. I want that done to his bass." So,
yeah, Sherman
pink.
does have
damn
a
shell pink. I can't get away from that shell pink.
I love the shell pink. That's that. If I could get the Wolfgang, semi-hollow in the color that I'd love to have, I want shell pink relict, lightly relict. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd want.
Yeah, and then the store's gonna do custom guitars, their own, and I was informed today I'm doing all the painting on them.
Oh, you were informed, so you're hired.
Yeah.
You get what you ask for. No, that's pretty cool, though.
They're gonna lock you in a room down there.
Yeah, you're gonna be like,
Nam? You're not going to Nam. You're painting these guitars.
No, you're gonna be. What you got to say is like, hey, I got to go represent you guys at Nam, and they send you.
I wish.
No, really, it's a write-off.
But see, my aunt owns it. My daughter runs it, but I don't officially work there. I'm just a subcontractor.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're a consultant.
Because I was saying stuff today. Matter of fact, I come out with another bass today. They wanted me to paint. They handed me another bass.
Yeah.
And
you're like Santa's elves, you know.
well, it's funny. Every time I go there, I walk out with a guitar. I've never had to buy any of them yet. So
there you go. It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh,
well, like what Sherman's saying here, though, if you do come to NAM, you know, prepare for the walking. You know, because it's a lot of walking.
I'll have to get some good shoes.
Definitely, you want to bring a couple good shoes and get them.
Because I have had back surgery last year, and
that's the thing. Yeah,
and I do need my knees
just
replaced.
Take a break. You know, the thing about thing about NAM
is there? Can I rent a cart and just drive around?
Yeah, you actually can.
Can I?
Yeah.
Well, I
there
don't
are
know if you can rent them, but
you could probably get one of them scooter things, you know, and they'll let you get away with it.
You should build a scooter, Laz.
No, I don't. That's way more, you know. Yeah, but the bottom line is that you can probably find a way to make it happen. Hey, Alex Radford, what's up, dude?
Radford,
he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
Call of Duty tonight.
Every year we've been like getting together, and last year we rented out a party house with the Flipside, you know, music guys. We'll probably find a better location this time, not one so far away, even though the house was nice, but it was kind of a little further out. Try to get something closer. But yeah, anyone who wants to join in on that and help split the cost just makes it easier. We usually get something from booking.com or whatever, rent a house that has like 3-4 bedrooms, whatever. And that way, you know, it's plenty of space. So
cool. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So let me go ahead and put up Amanda's GoFundMe one more time. Let me see where that is at. So if you weren't here when I talked about this and you don't know what I'm about to talk about here, this is GoFundMe for Amanda Peters, who we all know and love in the community here in California from Detroit, right? She's a Michigan girl. Her uncle Raymond, who's got all kinds of killer photos that she's trying to put these photo album books together with, of Van Halen and various other groups, as well as an artist in her own right, not just as a musical artist, who's working with, Ron knows,
Mr. Bob Daisley.
Bob Daisley is working with her in her music. I mean, that Bob Daisley of Ozzy Osbourne fame,
Yep.
you know, Blizzard and Diary and
Rainbow and Black Sabbath
and
Uriah Heep,
right? Uriah Heep. So you know, so she's got him in her corner, obviously on the artistic side of things, and if you didn't see her amp that she painted, it wasn't her amp, but she painted an amp with a dragon kind of theme because it's the year of the dragon this year. So at NAMM, she painted that on one of the Bad Cat. Black Cat amps, or which one was it? Which one was it?
Bad Cat.
No, it was Bad Cat, but which amp was it? Can't recall. But it was one of the 50-watt ones, I think. Really, really nice amp, but the paint job she did on that was so phenomenal, and it ended up in the hands of the Anderton dudes in England because they loved it so much. So yeah, I know you're down, Alex. You're in the posse. You know, so if anyone, you know, if you don't know about Amanda Peters, check her out on Facebook and on Instagram, and right here in this GoFundMe, she's in urgent need for medical, you know, I don't know why it says medical mystery, urgent help needed for medical mystery, but yeah, should be surgery. But yeah, Lucas, you woke up and Martin just went to bed about 30 minutes ago. What's up, Lucas?
How do you know that's Lucas?
Because it says Lucas. Lucas of L&M Guitar Corner. Johnny, it's called Words.
Hey, Laz, can I show Alex the alien blood again?
Yeah, show Lucas too. Lucas, check out this paint job that Ron did on this King V, is it? Good morning. We were talking about how cool you guys were. Yeah, he sleeps until 7. Well, he went to bed about an hour ago, so I don't know. He told us he was going to sleep for an hour.
Show the footage again.
You wake up around 7. Okay, should I?
We have footage of those guys.
Yeah, we'll show the footage of you guys. But check this thing out that Ron did. Look at that.
That's an alien. It's actually, it looks yellow under this light, but it's a neon green alien blood.
It looks pretty good, even in that light. Amazing.
So.
And that's like a Jackson King V, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it with all the parts in it.
Yeah, the headstocks matching. The
Cool.
pickups will have splatter over them.
Yeah. He says, wow, super cool.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, so check out that GoFundMe, you guys. As soon as the show's over, I'm gonna go click that link myself and send her some help, and in other ways too. You know, you can always just send your thoughts of love and encouragement and all that, right? Oh, any gas after Guitar Summit? Are you joking, dude? I've got like gas for about 10 things from that place. First off, one of them coffee guitars. I just want one. And then the creme brulee guitar. Remember that one?
Did you eat there too?
No, but they had this one guitar. I call it the creme brulee because my wife fell in love with the creme brulee as a dessert, and so did her sister in Paris. And you know, it has that kind of caramelized sugar on top, right? It's got that brownish kind of look. And one of the guitars that I was playing there had a roasted maple neck with the finish glossy that looked just like creme brulee kind of a color. I'm like, that's a creme brulee guitar. So that's how I remember it. And then they had these guitars called Baum, B-A-U-M, and they literally are the bomb when it comes to guitars because the neck, I mean, I don't know how to explain this. I was talking to Johnny about this, and Ron, I don't know how to explain it to you, but the way that they've designed the feel of that neck, how it feels, it's a very unique, almost like a, you know how they have asymmetrical necks and stuff and whatnot, little bit like what Eddie Van Halen helped develop, right, where it fits your hand more naturally, like the cup of your hand fits it naturally. Well, the way that they roll the edges on the top part of the fret around the neck, it's not just like your normal C. It's like a more pronounced C, you know. So it's got like this feel that's so hard to describe, but it felt so comfortable. And Martin even told me at the beginning, he's like, I'm taking you to the bomb guitars, but he said it this way, with his accent. I'm going to try to say it. Lucas, you remember, right? He's like, Laz, these guitars are going to ruin you. Like that. He's going to ruin you. You never go back. You know, you can never play another guitar. He's going to ruin you. He's like that, and I'm like, okay, I believe you because I know he knows his stuff. You know, he knows what he's talking about, and he was right. It's like I can't get that guitar neck feel out of my mind. It's like just any guitar I pick up right now feels good, but it's like it doesn't even come close to what that thing felt like. So it's like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's one. And they'll never be at NAMM. I don't think they're a small builder, custom builder. But yeah, definitely have some gas. And then Volta effects, of course. Still don't have a Chapman guitar, and I'd love to get a Chapman guitar. What else?
I got one sitting right there.
There you go. Which one do you have?
Baritone.
There you go. That's probably the one I'd want to get too.
Sell it to Laz for airplane money.
Oh, to Laz. Yeah, there you go. Bring that, and you can stay for free.
Oh, there we go.
That's a deal. Look at that thing. Oh, I like it. Nice.
Nice.
Very cool. Reverse headstock even. Yep. I like it even more. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is. Hardtail. There you go.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
28-inch scale length.
Wow.
Like playing a bass.
No shit, huh? Well, it should be.
Oh, language.
Baritone. Hey, it's the end of the show, John. It's okay.
Dude, watch your effing language.
Now watch Johnny start swearing now, because once I start swearing, Johnny gets excited. He starts swearing. Anyway, I don't know if you guys know, but we actually have the same birthday, so it's kind of weird. You're like,
We do?
Yeah. Well, I showed you my ID, but I'm.
You were born August something?
No. I'll get a particular Yamaha guitar at the end. Oh, so did you get bitten by the bug, by the Chris Buck bug? I don't blame you if you did. That's another guitar I'd like to check out.
Bach?
Bach.
I hear that all the time. Bach.
Yeah. Do you guys want to see a little Chris Buck before we go? I'll show it on my phone, even though
you're gonna stand up.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then we'll end this because this is going long, and that is.
I still have to have dinner.
Oh my god. Yeah, I need to have a snack. It's too late for dinner, but. All right, let's see if I could find Chris Buck.
I'm starving.
All right. So here he is talking to the peoples.
Solo yourself.
Yeah.
Is that a picture?
That is
a video.
Picture. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a photo?
That's a photo. I got a video. So he's playing to a backing track of his band, Cardinal Black. He's got such feel, man. He's the most feely player that I. And he's playing that Yamaha. I'll take echo cancellation off. Yeah, he's one of those guys that has to play standing up for an obvious reason. There's the connection with the guitar that he has and the way he plays and just the emotion that he puts into his playing that you can't do sitting down, It's got to be standing up. And there's some other if you guys want to see another track of him playing something leaving a little bit more up tempo, faster kind of like stuff, some licks that are just sick. But the guy's amazing. And Martin got to like have a one-on-one kind of like thing with him. And when I was at that part of that was the last day, right? That was the last, like, whatever you call that little thing. Martin asked the question, and when he put his hand up, Chris Buck's like, "Oh yes, Martin." So he knew Martin's name, and I'm like, "Dude, he knows your name. That's so cool." So yeah, so Martin really had, I think, the experience plus that he dreamed to have there that weekend for sure. I think.
Yeah, some of those videos he put out were awesome.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Him and Lucas have like everything all set up. That's what's nice about them working together as a team, and they're both, have their skill set in what they do and work to where they're able to, put that time into it. And their channel's been doing really well. So check out L&M Guitar Corner, you guys, if you don't know of Lucas's. Yeah, Buck Bug. Yeah, man. And thanks again, Lucas, and you guys sticking around for an extra hour or so. I'm sure when you guys got home late, you're like, it was Laz's fault. You guys probably went out and had beers and partied and said, it was Laz's fault that we're home late, honey. But yeah, it was a great time, and I really, really hope I can somehow pull off going to Guitar Summit next year again, because it's not the best time of year for, like, if I go to Europe, I'd want to go visit, family and stuff in Hungary while I'm
that close, right? And that it wasn't like this year. It wasn't the best time of year either. It'd be nice to go in springtime to visit, or summertime to visit family in Hungary. But then it can sometimes be super hot too. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I really want to try to make that one happen. So NAMM, it's like mini NAMM, right? So now we got big NAMM coming. What's happening there this year, Johnny? You know, you're an insider now.
Yeah. Yep. Fender's back. That means EVH is back.
EVH
Jackson.
is back. Yeah.
Gretsch.
Wow.
All that stuff. And they're in a bigger room than I initially thought. I initially thought they were way on the right. They were going to be in one of the main. Do you guys remember when Gibson? Remember the room that Gibson was in that one year? It was a huge room.
Yeah.
I think Fender's going to be in a room like that.
Good. Nice.
So.
And is Gibson calling it no show, or are they going to?
I don't know. They weren't there last year.
No, they weren't. But now that Fender said they're never going to go back, and they're coming back, so
I don't know.
I wonder if Gibson.
Well, I mean the floor plan's already out. I didn't see them on there.
Right.
I don't know. Let us know in the chat.
So we'll see.
When did tickets go on sale?
Oh, they're
a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're like 130. No, they are like 100. It was right before I left for my trip. I think they're about $135 now. They're not as cheap as they were before, right? Or how much were they last time?
I thought they were 150 last year.
They're like 150.
Oh, 150. Okay, 150.
They're the same.
The same? All right. But you're going to be invited to some special parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Did they give you extra tickets to those?
To those parties?
Yeah. Tag-alongs.
Actually,
walk alongside of you,
I may
this
be.
guy's holding my beer and that guy's holding my keys. And
like I told you, that one party I was at, Laz, if anybody, you should have been at that party because you would have known everybody there.
Yeah, all the
I mean, they're all guys that you watch on YouTube and stuff.
Well,
I'm like, that's the guy Laz always
most
talks
of them.
about.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I'm corresponding with most of those guys now after meeting a bunch of them at Hennings as well, and then meeting them up at NAMM and then having chats with them and stuff. And so now it's like, you know, now they know who I am kind of thing too. So it's kind of cool to you know, get your foot in the door. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my
that's what you do.
Is too small right now for any special invites yet, I guess. I just need somebody to like help me through the door. Anyway, it's all good, man. I like I was saying, I was talking to Johnny earlier this week, or it might have been yesterday or something, and I was telling him like I couldn't have imagined that I would have by now done some of the things I've done because of my own tenacity of going after it, you know, when it comes to meeting up with people that are interested in this stuff. Like how many subscribers or viewers of this channel are like, God, I wish I could do that, or God, I wish I was there, or, you know, and I've been there. So I was at Guitar Summit, you know, I've been to Hennings, I've met up with a bunch of other people at NAMM, we've partied out with a bunch of, you know, great people at NAMM, and gone to other events.
You got to put out your videos, man, for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll get them going. You know, but for sure this year, NAMM,
you say that every year, and you never put them up.
Oh, I will.
So you say that every year, and you never do it. So all the videos, like that video that I made you download tonight and upload.
Yeah. You guys want to see it again? Here it is.
Before you go to bed, just upload those to your channel. That's all you got to do.
I probably will. Yeah, but
No.
I don't want to have them all out at the same time, but I have to like.
You don't have to. You unlist them.
Yeah.
Here's a trick. Well, not a trick. I mean,
you load it up.
You upload all those videos to your channel unlisted, and they only show up on your channel when you make them public.
Right.
Each one.
Right.
And you can set each one to go like a different day, different time.
That's what those guys are doing. That's what
L&M are doing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know I can do that. I just have to do it. I have to choose and make a thumbprint thing or whatever it's called, and I got to do all those things.
Yep.
You know, Brent knows I got to write a description.
Yep.
It's like why the packages don't get out on time, because I got to write a special card.
You got to do that.
I got to, you know, everything's got to be special.
You just got to do it. Just got to do it.
I'm romantic about this stuff. What can I tell you? This is not a job for me.
this is a romantic thing to me. It's like it's not just a hobby. It's like I live for this stuff too. Like you were talking about it. Like you live for this. This is you know. I don't make money at it, but I live for this stuff. This is like, you know, to me, it's what all the work is all about. That's why I work so hard to be able to do all this stuff. And I'm so happy and glad that I can share it with you guys, like with My Knees Hurt, right? What's up, dude? Taco sauce? You guys talking about sauces? Yeah. Oh, I know.
Spicy sauces? Yeah, like he says, you set a time once a month, Monday at 3. There you go. That's all you do. Upload each video, and the thing is, it's not like you have to sit there and wait for each video to upload, because excuse me, all you do. That wasn't me.
Play that video again for you guys, just so you know.
Oh, you mentioned dinner. See, all you do is you go to your phone, upload. You don't even have to really title it. You don't have to do anything. You can do all that stuff later.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're always right, Johnny.
I know.
Thank you for your help. Anyway, so yeah, man. So let's go out on this video. Might as well go out on.
Yeah, you're cutting into our Grand Theft Auto time, man.
I'm
Ron's falling asleep.
That's right. Martin and Lucas of L&M Guitar Corner with friend. I forgot his name already because I'm terrible with names.
It's Franz.
Hi. What's up, dude?
Oh, he didn't flip you off.
I'm bad. I'm gonna call everyone dude because my brain is dead.
I had 3 hours of sleep that night. Don't even ask me why. That's another story.
This is our walkthrough of the NAMM in LA. I mean, not the NAMM in LA. I mean, the NAMM of Europe. Very packed.
The NAMM of Europe, exactly. I mean, look at these guitars.
Wow, look at those guitars. Those are very artistic. Yeah. Very cool. Looks like it would belong in the artistic section at NAMM. Look at that. That must be the creator himself, because he's very colorful. He has the same colors as the guitars. I'm going to steal one of your candies. Is that the best one, or is it the orange one? I'm going to go with the orange. Nice guitars. I love the art. Beautiful. Awesome. What's your name?
Werner Wende.
Okay, I forgot it already. I'm terrible with names.
What did he say?
American, so I don't know how to say it in German. But I like to show the beautiful art and.
You should have bought that guitar on the left.
Here in Germany. Thank you very much.
He's pointing. He's like, get away from me.
Wow! Wow! Look at that thing.
You're like, does it come in shell pink?
Yes.
It needs to be relict from Ron.
Wow, excellent.
Ron's relicking.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Have a great show. Okay, off we go. Oh, these are the travel guitars.
What was cool about Guitar Summit, by the way, you guys notice how it's not super loud?
Bass guitars.
Every place it was set up.
Some kind of amps.
There were a few
Deja Vu.
Loud.
Wait.
Deja Vu guitars.
What about those guitars there?
Nice.
How many?
So this is pretty big, I gotta say.
Is that the Escalade?
If you like condense
what's the
all
snack
of the
over
cool
what's
guitar stuff you can find in
what's
Europe into a big
food
building,
you should have
put it
filmed that.
in the middle of Germany and Mannheim, that's what you get here.
Look.
It's almost bigger
No,
than
I didn't say that.
the guitars of NAMM.
I
Really.
would say it is bigger in terms of not essentially the surface,
Music, but
you have much larger variety here.
more variety.
Did you notice what they were eating?
But so much more.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. And it kind of feels like NAMM a little bit, like mini NAMM, you know, the escalators and stuff. Going up to the top.
Do they drive on the opposite side of the road there?
I'm very impressed so far. Very impressive. All right, we're going to turn it off now and come back on later. Oh, Seagull guitars.
Oh, squirrel.
I just got their back. Go down, Zach.
Oh, squirrel guitars.
Okay, let's leave it on.
You guys, I'm awake all of a sudden again. Look at this.
Go down and make some of the best guitars for the money. I mean,
yeah, that's
seriously.
another thing in the descriptions. I'll
my cousin Joe's favorite
that I post up, I'll put
acoustic guitars that go down, and it was stolen. It was like that one. So,
Your cousin Joe?
but I think that's a classical version. Was it classical, Joe?
They even have a guitar.
I don't remember. I just remember it had these things on it.
Listen to all those last voices.
So, do not touch it. Made in Canada. That's right. Look at that thing. I love that color.
Does it come in shell pink?
Can't really tell from the same.
Can I get this relic, please?
Yeah. Check that out. That looks like a rocker.
Hey, that's a Vegatram.
Yeah, they have Vegatram.
That's a Vegatram on there.
So you'll see a lot of Vegatram.
I love my Vegatram. I love it.
That's nice. Oh, one of my other. I like that. One of my favorite game games. That oval hole there. It's pretty cool, right?
The shape was
Very, very cool. Shaped like this. All right, we're gonna cut it right there. So we just cut it right there. All right.
Is that where you cut it, Buzz?
I think that's Ike from. It looks like Ike from behind, doesn't it?
Wait a minute. You guys did sleep in the same room.
Same house, John. It's a little bit different.
See, that's bad when Laz recognizes you from the behind. The first time you guys saw me on his channel, it was him filming me from the behind. Do you guys remember that?
That's true. It's very
That's true.
Yeah. And Ben Cruz was talking in the background. He was talking. I took his spot. Anyway, yeah, a lot.
Oh my gosh!
Check out all the cards. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of that. Look at all the cards here, business cards, like stacks of stuff. But by the way, I do have a giveaway. People stuck around this time. Just for the people that
I think he's going to win yet again. I tell you what.
The hanger honors that are still here. I got. Check that out. A Vox.
Oh wow,
that's pretty cool, right? He likes Vox. I love Vox. Vox. Here, let me give you a closer look. Vox.
If we win that, do we receive it this year?
I'll ship it on Saturday with Janice's package. Janice, I'm going to give you the other one.
Something happened to your mic. It's like too low now or something.
Oh, I know why. Because I set it to echo cancellation off. So
I can't really hear you. I can kind of hear you, but not really.
Better now?
Yeah.
I put myself
Ryan Hall, yeah. Yeah, we saw those when we were at the NAMM show this year. We actually, I was at Dweezil's. I actually saw
Still
him.
bad?
I talked to him.
No, you guys have to be able to hear me now.
I actually talked to him that one time, and we saw him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Laz, can you turn my mic down, please?
Me? I'm talking loudly because I thought you couldn't hear me, Johnny. Anyway, so one of these goes to Janice. One of these goes to the lucky winner. I'm going to go ahead and start it. The name the wheel thing or whatever it's called. I use the StreamYard one because it's quick and easy.
Well, you'll win.
Yeah, but I can just restart. Not that big of a problem. All right.
Oh, is that the lucky caller?
Just put what should we put as the word of the day? I'm not going to have any words.
Hello?
Or maybe I should. All right. Let's just say what should we
No
put?
words. Just put no words. So anybody that types anything now will be eligible.
All right. Start collecting. Anything you type, you're eligible. 13 entries so far. Keep typing.
Am I the
That's a good idea to practice while you're listening. That's what Rom's doing the whole show, and even Brent here and there.
I can do a story just from sound effects. Listen.
Do it.
Hello there.
Sounded like Obi-Wan Kenobi there. Hello there. Don't be shy.
So someone rang the doorbell, he opened the door, said hello, and they shut on.
I was a weak old man.
End of story.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Answer your phone, John.
Hello there. Hello there.
Oh my god. All right, Summit. See, I would have done Summit. That
Hello there.
Word. I like that one. That's a good word. Ant word. Ryan just wants, give me money.
Now you can play the circus music.
Okay, circus music. Here we go. The circus music.
Now we know what the inside of Laz's head sounds like.
Only after I ask you a question that I'm waiting for an answer for.
When Laz is thinking, this is what he hears.
That's usually what the answer ends up being. Anyway, no.
Oh no!
All right, so should we spin the wheel now? Let's end this thing before it's really too late. All right, there's 13 entries. Okay, I got to show this on the screen, right? Present arms. Share screen. There we go. Do you guys see that there? Here it's coming up right there. We go.
Yeah, now we see it.
Only got 13 there so far. 14 now. I haven't said anything in the chat, so it won't pick me, Johnny.
Yeah, boy.
Spaceballs movie, right? Yeah, we should make our own movie, Johnny. Let's do it.
I think we just did.
We'll just call it Nam Shack. The Nam Shack. And we'll tell the stories of the Nam Shack. 15 entries, 16 entries. Peggy added one. Peggy.
Oh my God.
Peggy for the win.
Peggy's going to win yet again. I tell you what.
I can't believe what time it is.
I know. Sorry, you guys are going to be playing GTA till the morning. Oh my God. All right. Should I hit the spin? I'm going to hit the spin. 10 more seconds. All right. Countdown.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look, there's like 3 me's already.
How many times Johnny entered? How many times do you need to enter, Johnny? Oh, it still it had my name on there too. Keith H. All right, yeah, man. Keith
H. You're the winner of Vox keychain.
Right on.
That shouldn't be funny.
Thanks,
but
Jimmy.
It's true.
Thanks, Jimmy Same Era, for joining us here. Keith, you won, so I'm going to put that on my calendar. Where's my phone?
My calendar to send out sometime next year.
I'm going to prove you wrong, Johnny.
Mail it right now. Take us out on the street of Livermore again. Let's see you drop it in the box.
How many
giveaways for Friday package? Friday.
How many giveaways do you do stamps.com anyway?
Yeah.
Package, Janice, and
how many giveaways do you have to mail that are already that are laying on the floor right
4
there?
or 5 actually, and one of them's a rather large package. Janice and Keith H's winnings.
What was that? Oh my gosh.
And then Saturday morning. There we go. That sounds like you got that out of GTA. Sounds like that dude's dying right next to you. Pretty bad. All right, I saved it into my phone. It's on my calendar of things I must do. And there you go. All right, I can remove this now. There you go. That's perfect. I have some other.
You needed theme music.
What is this one's called? Whoople. What does Whoople mean? What you guys want to hear what Whoople is? W-O-O-P-L-E. Whoople. Do you know what that word means? Or is it whoopee? I think it's whoopee. Okay. It's an E.
Oh, it's a whoopee cushion.
That was
Uh-oh.
Sounds like Darth Vader with a digestive problem.
There's one that's goal. Like, you know, in Europe they play football. Kind of football. Let's see what does goal sound like.
Yeah, boy.
It's like a bunch of screaming people screaming goal. All right, we should end it, right? All right, you guys. Thank you for coming for the gear and demo show where we had no gear. We talked about
And you didn't demo anything.
You did demoed nothing except for this. I demoed this beautiful. Play that music, Johnny.
Demo the keychain.
The Vox keychain. This Vox keychain can be yours, as Keith H has found. All you have to
If
do
the price is right.
that. And if you write a comment after the show, and I like it, I'll send you something.
We want to see 20 comments down below.
Yeah.
And not the ones that say you suck. We want to see actual positive ones.
Yeah, positive ones. I don't know about you, Johnny. I don't get any of those negative ones, but I'm just saying.
I get them nonstop.
I bet. Anyway. Fame, that's what happens to you. But no, seriously, everyone that puts a comment in the show, at the end of the show, like whenever
what you got and what you borrow.
Saturday morning, like packaging and stuff. Put a comment on the show, and on Sunday, before the Sunday show, I will read them all, and during the Sunday Music is Therapy show, I'll announce the winner. And I'll just randomly choose one. Before Johnny explodes. Where is that one? Hold on.
It's like Obi-Wan spanking Darth Vader is what it sounds like. Hello there.
With a saber.
With a saber.
Hello there.
With his black saber.
Oh no.
Oh my god. All right, it's getting pretty off the rails now. We
Totally
gotta
off the rails
all right,
now.
Thank you so much for coming to the show, you guys. Hope you laughed. Oh my god. If you think this was fun, just wait till now. Wait till 2 weeks from now. Anyway.
Oh my.
Have a good time. Be good or be good at it. Rock on.
Oh, gosh.
Hey guys, it's over. Hold on, I gotta end it properly. I gotta see, this thing is broken now. This button's broken. All right.